Well, for the first time, PG&E power lines are linked to at least two of the wine country wildfires. Night Beat's Andrea Nakano joins us from the newsroom now. Andrea, it's at least a step closer to finding out what sparked them, right?
That's right, Brian. Victims of the fires in the North Bay have been searching for answers on what started the devastation last October. Many are still left wondering, but according to the Santa Rosa Fire Department, it was a dangerous combination of wind and power lines that started two of its fires. The winds began whipping through the North Bay on October 8th. Overnight, gusts peaked at 68 miles per hour.
If we didn't have the winds, we wouldn't have had these incidents.
But the wind didn't spark the fires.
We did have staff at scene, at least one on Guerneville Road, where they were physically able to watch the sparks coming from the transformer and the power lines and blow arcs, in that particular case, across 5 lanes of traffic and well into a field. So that just shows what we were dealing with that night.
The conclusion to Santa Rosa Fire Department's investigation? The strong winds caused PG&E power lines to arc, setting fire to the dry vegetation to two smaller fires in Santa Rosa. One that started on Sullivan Way near Howarth Park, burning 2 homes. The other destroyed an outbuilding at Brush Creek Montessori School. This report doesn't provide any answers to the most destructive wildfire in California history, and it may be too early to connect the dots to narrow down the cause of the fires that killed more than 40 people and burned 6,200 homes.
Comparison between their fires and ours is kind of apples and oranges. They've got a lot of layers to peel back. They've got a significant amount of acreage, structures, and then the unfortunate loss of life to document. In our particular case, we did have several fires, however, they're on a much smaller scale.
Nor does this report give any indication on the condition of the power lines and whether or not they were properly maintained by PG&E. PG&E wouldn't comment on Santa Rosa Fire Department's report, but a spokeswoman says we remain focused on doing everything we can to help Sonoma County recover and rebuild. Our thoughts are with everyone impacted by these devastating wildfires. CAL FIRE is expected to wrap up its investigation in the next 2 to 3 months. In the meantime, insurance claims have already grown to $10 billion and more than 100 lawsuits have been filed against PG&E. On the Night Beat, Andrea Nakano.